power clean. The power clean is a great full body exercise that is going to promote a lot of fast twitch muscle fibers and make you generally more explosive. Now, setup for the power clean, okay, is similar to a lot of deadlift variations. Now, we want the bar over our midfoot. We don't want the bar too much over our toes or have our shins stacked right on top of the bar. We want that bar right over our midfoot, feet shoulder width apart, and when we lower our body to the bar, we don't want to bend at the waist to get to the bar in a lazy man's position. Okay, we want to be able to squat in a perfect squat, have our chest upright, get down to that bar, okay, and then get in a great position. Typically, you want your hands just outside your knees. Okay, just outside your knees. You don't want your hands out too far or too close, because it's not going to allow you to perform a proper power clean. Now, when you perform this movement, there's different stages through the lift, also known as pulls. The first pull, okay, is going to be similar to a deadlift. Okay, you're going to have that bar. You're going to raise that bar just to your knee. You're going to have your knees tracking over your toes. You don't want too much valgus knock knees, okay? You don't want them way too extended out where you're going to have some eversion and supination in your leg. Okay, we want to have our feet flat on the ground. Maybe externally rotate our femur to engage those glutes. Okay, then we're going to perform the first pull, getting that bar to our knee. Now, most importantly, okay, this is going to involve a lot of triple extension with our ankle complex, our knees, and our hips. Now, I say that because you'll see a lot of times there'll be too quick of a knee extension and then the hip extension will follow. What you want to see is a good, balanced, systemic extension at the same time between your hips and your knees for this movement. Now, I'm going to walk through this and then put it all together, perform a few so you can see. But after you get through the first pull, okay, and you are extending your hips and knees at the same exact time, you are then going to move into the second pull. The second pull is a clean pull where you are going to extend those hips, get up on your toes, you're going to have that triple extension, okay? And then you're going to shrug the bar up. And then once that motion, the momentum gets the bar going up, you are then going to move into the third stage of the power clean, which is, I call it the catch, where you're going to have that front rack position that we previously taught on the push press, and a power position, just like that push jerk or power jerk. And we're going to catch that bar in a good power position. We're going to have to activate our legs, make sure our knees are still tracking over our toes, are bracing our core, have that intra-abdominal pressure to stabilize our spine, and are going to have our head in a neutral position as well. And then after we catch it, we're going to extend once again our hips and knees, and we should be ending in a front rack position. So to perform a couple, I'm going to start out, walk up to the bar, just over my midfoot, squat to the bar, chest up, intra-abdominal pressure. Now, when we are done performing the power clean, you'll see after I caught it and I extended my hips and knees, okay, I'm going to methodically get this bar over, get my elbows higher, have a good grip on that bar, lower it back to my hips, catch all that weight into my hips, stand up again, then track that bar down my legs back to the ground. A lot of times, if you have proper equipment and facility, you may be able to drop the weight. However, if you want to do the extension part of the movement, you have to do it in a very controlled manner, have a tight grip, and lower that bar, and keeping your knees over your toes the entire time. Once again, this is a very explosive movement. You want to be as fast as possible and create as much force through the ground by using that triple extension to get that bar moving up. Now, as you can see, there's not a lot of weight on here, okay, so it's kind of easier to get that bar up. Now, when you start adding a lot of weight, you have to have perfect triple extension
and first and second pull to get this bar moving up. Now, if you find yourself getting this bar and you find yourself in the catch and your feet are moving forward, okay, it's typically the bar path issue. So when you perform this movement, if you find yourself having too much knee extension and then hip extension, you are going to have a lot of hip extension, which is going to push that bar too forward. Then you're going to find yourself having to move your feet forward to catch that bar in a good power position. So bar path is very important. There's going to be some deviation, okay, but you want to have that bar going up and down as vertical as possible. So that is the power clean.